Patreon familia. Guys, it's just us today. Schultz is not here. He's playing paddle with Derek Jeter. Fucking loser.
Fire.
But what a fucking bum, right?
That's fire.
Hey, why wouldn't he be on the Patreon when he's playing paddle with Derek Jeter?
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
In Miami.
In Miami.
Yeah.
Why won't you be in the 9-degree weather hanging out with us? What a piece of shit this guy is.
Early morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just here watching Hitler and Elon Musk looking incredibly similar, synced up to Drake, who also seems to hate black people. So it's all a nice Jewish thing we got going on.
It is a perfect sync. That's a perfect sync right there.
That lined
It
up, right?
really
That was
was
fire.
unfucking believable.
I really liked that. I don't know how I did that.
I don't know if we were able to show that to the patrons, but it looked
I can show it
perfect.
to the patrons.
Yeah.
you know
Oh,
that,
yeah,
Miles?
yeah.
Miles got a hookup for it?
Miles had it loaded up before you ever knew it existed. I brought shrooms with me, guys. Mark again wouldn't do them. Alex brought shrooms
I have
with
a
him.
pediatrician appointment with my baby, okay?
What do you think?
Is that crazy?
What? You did shrooms before me. You're part of the reason I did shrooms. What do you think it is?
When's the last time you showered?
Honestly, it might be 7
You
days.
see? So you don't really
Bro,
care about this pediatrician.
Mark was at the
Like,
studio like 4 days ago and was stinking, bro.
I know. So it's
When do y'all watch movies and shower? Like, I don't understand. Like, when anyone has the time to do these things.
Time to shower, you find.
How?
It's also
You also don't have a bidet, which is really the insane
No, I do.
part of it. That, to be honest, I'll skip
do.
bidet because I'm bideting. Like, who cares?
That's how I feel.
you need to
nah.
But if anybody told me, look, I'm privileged to be in the percentage of Indians that does not smell or has never been told if I do. So I'm like, bleh. But if somebody told me I smelled as often as you get told, do you smell? I'm showering.
Yeah. I don't have
But
the
now
racial
that I
stigma.
know that, I'm going to tell you you stink all the time.
Yeah.
You'll never skip a day?
What?
You'll never skip a day? You didn't work out.
No.
Your ass is clean.
No. I can't.
Oh, you're
I
like
would
a...
feel dirty.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
only thing I'll do is if I did a night shower, then I'll wait till the next day at nighttime.
Yep.
That's
But
the
he
only
also does a shower cap, so he doesn't wash his hair. That's what I'm
That
saying.
is
He's
true, but
got
I
shortcuts. He's
I
got
got
shortcuts.
dreads. You got to let the natural oils do its thing.
Yeah, you just
Same.
gotta have
It
short
is-
hair.
That's just the
Same.
hair.
No,
the rest of the body, though, your ass is
No, but
still
that is the thing
swamp.
about dreads that we don't acknowledge. That as much as black people brag about being clean, the dreads are dirty.
It's just up
Like
here,
you
though.
can't wash your hair, right?
No, you can.
How often?
You can wash it like once a week.
Yeah, this guy went to Trump's inauguration. I was like, dude, black people are dirty. Bro. Isn't that fucking crazy? What happened to this guy, dude?
Not dirty.
What happened to
They're
this guy?
dangerous.
Oh, that's what you
Different
meant.
adjective
Sorry.
altogether.
Sorry, that's what you meant. I see. They play dirty. Is that? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Oh God, I didn't go to Trump's inauguration. Please don't say that.
No,
What
you
a
were there.
I was in D.C.
Nah, you
No,
was there.
you were
He was
there,
You just couldn't
bro.
get in. It's fine.
That's right.
Honestly,
There's like, yo, Vivek, we kicked you out already, bro.
yo, there's a guy named Akaash Singh on the Trump staff or some shit.
No.
Yeah, people were tagging me in the
I
tweet.
wonder who.
Yo, I'm so tight he didn't tell us about this fucking meme coin.
Oh yeah.
I'm legit upset about this.
Yeah. We're trying to insider trade, and he's not helping us
What
out.
do you think, dog? Give me a couple thousand.
Oh, just straight up give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think they have worth? Like, they're not Bitcoin.
Yeah. I know.
We always mint a couple fucking Trump coins.
Okay, you know this. Explain how this works. So a new coin pops up, and then they'll say like, "Oh, one person has 90% of all the coins," but the coin just popped up.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do they have 90% of all
Probably
the
the creator or they, like the guy who created Bitcoin, Satoshi, he kept a bunch of Bitcoin for himself. Like he has the number one amount of Bitcoin. El Salvador
Is
doesn't
that
have as
a
much
real
Bitcoin
person
as-
though? They still haven't like.
They think it's a pseudonym. They think they figured out who it was, but I don't know for a fact, and I don't really care. But I will say, I think what they think is it's a white guy who called himself Satoshi, whatever his last name is, because it does give it way more credibility. Satoshi over Fred any day of the fucking week.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This feels like a Curb sketch. Like
Yeah.
this white guy makes this thing, says like Satoshi. Wouldn't that be funny? It
Yeah.
means like pussy in Japanese.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then you can't be racist anymore in 2015. And then everyone's like, who's this Satoshi guy? And he's like, fuck, it's me. But if I come out and tell, then they're going to be like, oh, you're racist.
Yeah.
And,
So I just wonder who is this guy who's fucking probably the richest man in the world.
No, he's hella rich. I don't know. His wallet is like worth
he is
a ton.
the richest human being that you've never heard of, and that's so awesome. That's so fucking
This
awesome.
is crypto
Son,
shit.
the
It's
Indian
so
guy on
stupid.
All In, Chamath,
So stupid.
he was rich already. He took Facebook from 4 million to 400 million. He said he bought 100,000 Bitcoin at $100.
What?
Think about
He
that.
got how many?
100,000, he says.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wait, add $100 each.
At $100 each. So what is that? A
mil?
million? And if you're rich, $1 million, if you believe in it. Dude, I remember my business friends.
Oh, that's 10 million.
At 600 were like, at $600, they didn't think to go this crazy, but they was like at least four. One of my like smarter friends was like, you make at least 4x if you buy Bitcoin at 600, at least. And if you hold on at 600, I mean, fuck. And if you're that rich, like I was telling you, if you're worth 100 million, 200 million, you really believe in something, you put $1 million to it, $2 million to it, and just let it sit. Who gives a fuck? If it goes crazy, it goes crazy. And that's just like bonus money.
Yeah.
And then sometimes these whales, like
Yeah, 10 million, you're right.
they'll buy all of the supply that's like currently available. So like they'll just find a coin that they like, that they're like, oh, this is built on like a cool, like other crypto, like it's built on Sol or something that I like. And then it has like some type of function. So I'm just going to buy everything that's currently available, and they'll buy up 80%. And then they'll try to pump it themselves. Because the market caps on a lot of these coins are so low. Like the market value might be like, 50,000.
Yeah.
And they'll just buy everything.
Okay.
And so
I
they
get
didn't
it a
create the
little
coin,
bit,
but they found a random ass coin and then bought it and pumped it.
Why don't you do that?
I don't have enough money. I got.
Actually, we want to stay away from coffee.
That's the thing.
No.
No, I wouldn't sell my own coin. But how would y'all know if I bought up all the coin? If I had the money, I would do this. Anybody who's acting like they wouldn't
you
sell
can do it,
out,
but then-
I've openly said it. Anybody who
saying
listens
to
to this
pump it.
podcast from day
Yeah,
one,
no, I'm
I've said
saying,
I'd
like-
sell out. I'm not a moral person.
Buy all the coins to some shit. Don't tell anybody. Just like mention it a couple times. Just like, oh, I kind of like this coin. And then
You know what? I didn't even realize I never did that because I never mentioned a coin I bought. But that's, I just don't.
But that's exactly what a pump and dump is, and I don't want you to get a coffee.
If you dump,
video
you
made
can
about
you
it.
can pump legally. You just can't dump.
But
I
then
would
if you don't dump, you don't make no money.
Yeah, who would not dump?
Or if you-
I'd dump the fuck out of
You
it.
have to have, if you believe,
talking
but
about?
you believe the
Why
project.
can't you dump legally?
No, you can legally, but like you would just.
It's
be
a
called
bad
out.
look. What Coffee Zill's accusing all these guys
Yeah,
of is not
morally,
illegal.
it's not
They're not
legal.
going to jail, but it's
Yeah.
immoral.
No,
You're
it's
a piece
not
of
legal.
shit. Which I'm okay with.
Did you see the Barron coin that went crazy last night?
No.
Someone was able to like trick a bunch of people into thinking that because Trump and Melania both made a coin, Barron made one.
I would
money
see. I'd
sign-
believe that, and I'd lose all my money.
money sign Barron, and people like jumped on it. Whoever had the controlling one pulled, and everyone lost their money. he made a shit ton.
That's
Yeah, that shit
brilliant.
is so fucked up.
Yeah, it just feels weird to me making all this money for doing like literally just sitting at a computer, like just like manipulating currency.
I mean, that doesn't feel weird. That's what most people's job.
I guess I don't know. Like I met this dude.
It's funny because what you call weird, I call the fucking dream.
Yeah, I know.
So, that's interesting.
You haven't showered in 7 days because you've been working.
Yeah.
When you rather
yeah.
just sit in front of a computer and just get rich?
Would you do forex trading?
What does that mean?
Like literally like trading like currencies and then making money on the delta between like the current
Can I be
currency
honest?
exchange.
That's too much work. If you told me I could buy a currency, not look at it, and then it goes to 10
promote it
million,
on a podcast and then sell it. Then
that's just a couple mentions. That's not much work when you think about it. You said it, mentioned a couple times. That don't sound like much work.
oh dude, I just want to scam people so bad. I can just feel it. Just even in this combo.
I want to scam a corporation. I don't
Yeah.
scam people.
Yo,
Corporations, I don't give a fuck.
Or the government.
Insurance scams, all of it. I don't
Oh,
give a
yo,
fuck.
scam
Fraud,
insurance.
everything.
Absolutely.
I don't give a
Absolutely.
fuck.
Absolutely.
I will
Hey,
scam the
if
shit out
anybody
of
has any good
corporations.
insurance scams, share with us.
Please, I do that shit right
That's
now.
actually illegal. You could pump and dump, and it's not illegal.
Yeah, you can't scam the corporations. Fucks.
But just
Fuck
the way
that.
that he's describing, just like let's get a coin. Let's fight. I'm like,
It
dude,
sounds
let's-
awesome,
It
right?
does sound
Let's
great.
do
Sounds
illegal
awesome.
shit, bro.
It sounds great.
This is
Yeah.
fine.
Everybody acting like they wouldn't do is a fucking liar.
Let's
man.
join like a fraud gang.
Let's just at least be honest.
Yeah.
You cannot like Mr. Beast. You get why he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we all got pretty good fits. These are going to be showcased in Coffee Zill's next video. So it's like, at least we'll look good.
No, you gotta dress well. Coffee Zill's gonna shout you out.
No, guys, I've lost a lot of money in Bitcoin, and that's it. So there you go.
Bro,
All
speaking
my
of,
altcoins went to nothing. Remember, I bought Andrew an altcoin for his wedding gift, and it went to zero.
That's hilarious. That's like not getting a gift. You got a reverse gift.
Yeah, that's kind of fire.
And you know what's funny? I gave it. If I told him to sell the second I gave it to him, it'd have made like $3,500. It was up. I gave him $5,000. I guess for just being and then it went to $8,500. And if I was like, yo, sell right now, he gets a great gift.
But
And I was like, hold on a couple more days, and then it just fucking tanked. I thought it would double. I thought it'd go to 10.
Dude, in 2011, my dad came to me.
So
Fucking
you got him a $5,000
I'm
gift.
the worst friend.
He had an $8,000
It changed
gift,
my life.
and then he lost it all.
Yeah.
And someone else is pumping dump. We need to look at what coin this is.
I know, that's crazy.
This
Yeah.
is fucking Hawk Tua coin.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
I'd have bought Hawk to a coin. You just gotta get out early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think you could beat the game. What's up, Miles?
In 2011, my dad came to me and he was like, there's this thing called Bitcoin. And I think we should look into it. And it was in like a little tiny peak.
Wow.
And my dad was on some like early game shit at all times. Like he's always been like sort of trying to read ahead, like conspiracy theories, but like sort of like Mark's mom sort of gets it right in the long run.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, we got to look into this Bitcoin thing. It was maybe $25 a coin. And I remember actively being like, Dad, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like dismissing it and being like, I also don't know how to do it. My dad's not very computer literate. And I couldn't figure out how to buy it. You needed a wallet, and it was so much harder at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so hard.
My sister bought drugs with Bitcoin.
And I
Silk Road?
Yeah. Speaking of Silk Road,
Oh, yeah,
shout out
he's
Ross
out.
Ulbricht. They got him out.
and
The
I
guy that
didn't buy
invented
it.
Silk Road.
Why is
Not
him
pardoned.
being pardoned good? Please explain to me
Basically,
what the miscarriage of justice was for a guy that actively helped drug traffic billions of dollars.
Yeah,
If-
but like he made the market. He didn't actively like move the drugs himself. I
Yeah,
think is,
but
like,
you
the
know
argument.
it's happening on the market that you created. Like there was
Yeah,
kiddie
Craigslist also
porn,
has
it was
kids
all-
getting diddled on it. Like this is the guy that runs.
No.
Craig a fucking pervert, dog. I'd lock Craig
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I don't think Craigslist has that shit.
Of course it does.
It does.
Yeah, of course.
Craigslist
Everything
is
you've
We
ever
go on, or other. I've seen stuff. Yeah, like I've seen stuff.
Like,
Craigslist is a hooker shit, but like
Yeah, it's just
Telegram,
hooker shit.
like,
Craig's a fucking pervert, dude. Lock him up.
Oh yeah, Telegram's got like insane channels. I mean, that's
Yeah.
how motherfucker, the French guy, got 80 guys in his town to rape his wife. Was like all on like these Telegram channels and
But
Craigslist
didn't the Telegram guy get in trouble? Didn't he get locked up?
by the French government.
Yeah. So I agree. If you create a platform and there's mad crazy shit going on the platform, you should get in trouble.
So everyone.
And you do nothing to
What?
police it?
So he's just a free speech guy. He's
Yeah,
like,
you could extrapolate this. Like a flagrant fan fucking blows up a building.
Nah,
it our
but
fault?
we tell them don't do
What are
the
you
thing.
saying? How is that the same? I guess if they like fucking talked about it in our YouTube, if we had a Discord and people were actively selling drugs, selling drugs, I don't actually care. Maybe that's where his thing was.
right,
But like
we're
if
back,
they're
we're back.
actively like
Okay, no, we're
talking about
reeling
murder
in.
or whatever, and I was like, yeah, let it rock, free speech, and then they murdered somebody, wouldn't I be responsible in some form or fashion? Drugs,
Yeah.
maybe that's what he was getting. Like, maybe that's what he was like. Morally, I don't care about drugs because if people are buying for weed, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's roughly his argument also. Is like, yeah, this was like weed. Like, no, of course,
there was
crazy shit.
contract killing going on.
Yeah, of
in
course,
the
crazy
Silk
shit
Road.
went
Like,
on
that's-
there. But like, roughly in the beginning, it was just like a place to get weed via.
I don't think any contract kill went through. I think there were stings and setups. And
that's enough.
but you could do that on Craigslist.
Yeah, you can do that on IG, on Facebook.
You could do that on
I
Facebook
don't hear that
Marketplace.
shit happening on Craigslist.
I'm open. You guys
Absolutely.
can talk me onto your side, and I don't even know if I'm on the other side. I might just be arguing with you because that's what I do. But to me, it's like, yeah, that okay.
I'm not like one of these guys that's like, yo, we need him out. Like it's a proper like libertarian take. Like, yo, we just free speech at all costs. We need to get him out. Like let people do what they want to do. Become ungovernable.
Isn't there a difference between free speech and killing people?
Yeah, he didn't kill anyone.
Negotiating
Yeah,
kills
but you know
on
that shit
your
is
platform?
happening. You know negotiating kills are happening. You know child porn is happening. You know sexual trafficking, all this shit. Like you know all that shit is happening on the thing, and he didn't do anything to try to curb it.
I don't know if he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything.
I mean, maybe.
I guess
just saying
that you could argue. I guess you could argue like the fucking whatever Hunts Point in the Bronx where prostitution is going on is the mayor of the Bronx legally responsible for what's going on in that area. He's in control of it. He runs it. He knows it's going on.
Yeah, but those are adults.
These are adults on Silk Road.
No, there's like kiddie porn and shit. Like once the kiddie porn is in play,
Kiddie porn is a game changer.
yeah. And he was letting that shit rock.
So we gotta take Facebook down.
There's no kiddie porn on Facebook.
I also think
that's just people posting their baby picture.
I also think he got charged for like basically moving all the drugs as an accomplice.
He got charged for every transaction basically that happened on the platform.
Like 100,000 transactions, $124 million worth of transactions. I don't think he got charged for anything else. It was all drug movement.
The drug shit is whack.
I think there was one other thing where they tried to set him up for something where like someone stole money from him and then like
he tried to contract.
There was like a contract thing where like he was reaching out to someone and then that's how they got him.
So he was gonna kill somebody.
There was some other shit that was like tied in with it, but then his lawyers got that part thrown out, but then they threw the book at him for something else. It became like this whole legal fucking.
Did you ever hear how they caught him? I've told this on Flagrant, but they knew who he was, and he would go to libraries to access public internet, like use a VPN. His laptop was like really secure, and if he pressed a certain button, it would kill the laptop, and you couldn't access it. And they vaguely knew who he was, so the FBI shut down the library, put a bunch of fake people in it, and then he would always sit with his back to a wall, so they had to distract him. So they had two people start to fight in a library, start to like, no, fuck you. And then he stood up to look around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
To see what was going on around the corner. Left his laptop open. They grabbed him, held the laptop, and then there's one guy's job to move the mouse till they got back to FBI.
That's fine.
Crazy.
Cool story.
Really fucking cool.
But now he's free. Which I'm sort of cool about. Like,
I go back and forth. I'm like, if he stayed in jail another like 5 years, I'd be like, nah. I don't think he needs to go to jail for the rest of his life. But
people
I think,
celebrating either side, I'd probably be like, hey.
But I think he served what, 12 years?
Yeah. 12 years plenty.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
I thought he just got charged.
No, he's been in jail. He exonerated. Like Trump freed him.
Yeah, I think this was like I was in high school. It was like 2012.
I'm not that far again. Like he served some time.
Yeah.
And
I think he was like 27 when he went to jail. Like he spent like basically his whole 30s in jail.
All right,
prime pussy years if you got money.
Yeah,
he had money. He had Bitcoin.
Let me see what he looks like.
Now he's gonna be.
Can you pull him up? I want to see what it looks like.
That's the first time I heard of Bitcoin. To be honest with you, the story broke.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, I did actually. I have a similar story like with Miles, and now this is why I pay attention to nerds, because there was like some meetup at Trader Joe's, and that was like a Bitcoin meetup, and that was the only place that people were like trading it and doing and like learning about it in the beginning.
Wow.
And I didn't go, and I could have went. Like a friend invited me to it, and I was like, "You're a nerd. What the fuck are we meeting at Trader Joe's for?"
Yeah, I mean that sounds so gay.
It does sound gay, but they would meet up almost like every day.
I think how many if you did that every time, how many times you'd be at fucking Trader Joe's learning about nerd shit that you didn't care about.
Yeah,
but
the payoff would have been worth it, I guess.
Exactly.
In hindsight.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know, how many Bitcoins are coming around? That's the problem.
Listen to the nerds. The nerds, all nerds are winning right now.
Yeah, and nerds are kind of always gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm like, yo, nerds, I fuck with you. Y'all be in my DMs.
That picture's hilarious. Him leaning against a tree.
Just touching a tree. You know what I mean?
So funny.
Just chilling. And I think this is him now. He just got out.
Oh, he looks like a nice guy.
Yeah, I don't know how he did
let
it
him
in jail.
out. Let him out.
I'm curious how he ran that shit.
Get him on your pod.
I wish.
I would love to have him on the pod.
I wish, bro. I think he's gonna go on Rogan and fight a bet.
Yeah,
let's get him first.
Yeah.
We're big enough.
JFK's grandson. You heard of this kid? So he's very liberal, but he just makes like funny little TikToks and shit like that. And I think it would just be dope to have, since we just had his uncle that he doesn't like, and then we can have him on.
Schlossberg?
Yeah, this kid.
All right.
What should do?
I'm into it.
I just want to get people first before they go on other platforms and stink it up.
Because they be fire with us, but as soon as they go somewhere else, they
then it's
suck,
like they be stinking it up. Like,
they do kind of.
Come here,
Trump held it on Rogan, but sometimes.
But yeah, apparently girls like this dude. I just want him to come on and shit on his uncle.
I mean,
like he really does shit on his uncle. Like,
some shill shit. Like President Harrison donated her life to public. Shut the fuck up.
Get him to shit on his uncle, though.
Yeah, but can you acknowledge Kamala's a loser ass bitch? Fuck, I'm afraid of this bitch for.
Why you have to be a bitch for? She is a loser.
Honestly, if I didn't call her a bitch, it would be sexist of me and unfair of me and probably racist of me. Every woman's a bitch. I call my wife a bitch for a living.
Yeah, but
I still have 9 shows in Sacramento calling this bitch a bitch.
Okay.
Professionally.
Professionally. Yeah.
We should get this kid on the pod, Al. What do you think? What do you think about? Do you remember this kid?
No.
Dr. Fauci, give us vaccine.
Nah, this kid got too many vaccines. This is the most anti-vax I've ever felt in my life.
We'll wear masks and we'll have to stay distant.
This is fire, actually.
that's
It's
awesome.
actually a little fire. I ain't gonna lie.
This is me if I never did this podcast.
This is a Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin Trader Joe's meetup kind of vibes.
I'm telling you,
yeah, that's
listen,
awesome,
listen to these motherfuckers, man.
That's
He's
the
gonna be
energy, bro.
rich when he's older.
I don't know. It could go either way. Yo, Miles, how was your weekend?
Good. I have to turn my camera on. It's over here.
Yo,
You absolutely need to turn it on.
yo,
It's so warm in this room. I'm getting all the cameras are overheating.
No.
Yeah. So
we can turn that shit down. Hey,
I just turned it on.
how far away do you and Mark live from each other?
I would say now
probably 5 minutes?
5 blocks.
I offered.
Alex and Mark came into the studio together driving in Alex's massive Tesla Cybertruck. Like, it's truly the biggest car on the road that's not a semi-truck. They text, hey, Mark and I are driving in together. We're running 10 minutes late. And then poor Miles goes, oh, Mark, that's so strange. I live right next to you. And somehow I had no idea you guys were driving in.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit for that.
The car is full, bro.
You're
you had,
nah, you're
you
a
had
piece of
camera
shit for
equipment in the trunk. The back seat was full of stuff. It wouldn't have been comfortable at all.
He gets it. He's like, damn, it's so
Would
much
have been more
space in here.
comfortable. Yo, it would have been more comfortable than the subway.
Subway's got so much space. Think about all the space there.
No, not anymore. Now with congestion relief.
Yeah, but
No,
who's gonna
really.
choke out all our fucking homeless guys?
No, that's a good point.
I need this guy.
Hey, Miles Neely, how is the subway these days? Post congestion relief.
Bro, I was on it yesterday going to Midtown early and it was packed.
Really more packed than normal?
Yeah, I would say so. But I also think like the roads have
That
been awesome.
sucks for you.
It is packed. It is fucking packed.
Really, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm driving every day.
I also think
This shit
congestion
is sick
pricing
for us, dog.
This congestion shit is,
is sick.
fire.
Son,
It is
I
good.
made it back from Long Island. Usually takes us an hour and a half at least with traffic. I made it back home Sunday in 50 minutes.
Son, we went over the bridge just now. Rush hour going over
Nothing.
the bridge used to be crazy.
Yeah,
the
you
fact
get
that
that-
we got
Yeah.
here in fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't
great.
realize people were just driving for fun.
Yeah,
that
fuck y'all, dude.
Yeah.
never dawned on me. And also, weren't people hating on the congestion pricing? Weren't people like, "Oh, this isn't going to work"? This
Bro,
is da da da.
Everyone was saying. I mean, there are still people
People are
actively
very
hating on
angry about it.
Very angry. But I think
Yeah, I
it's,
was angry at it at first, and then I was like,
I think it's
don't
fully
give a
one of the
fuck.
better
Yeah.
ideas.
This is great for me.
It's one of the
Extra
best
dollars
ideas in New
per
York.
Uber. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's a toll.
Also,
Yeah.
damn, we're dead.
No. Wait,
Yeah.
why?
It's just hot. The whole thing's over here.
Damn, Miles.
Should we turn the AC?
Yeah, why?
Damn.
If we turn the
Miles.
AC on, we're freezing everyone else outside.
Fuck
What the
'em.
fuck? The camera equipment's overheating. What do you
mean,
want us to do? We're not doing it for our comfort.
I love you, Tom, but put on a coat.
The computer's melting.
Yeah. Fuck
like-
do I care?
We don't want Frankie to be
I'm
chilly.
hot, to be honest with you.
It is a little hot in there. I ain't gonna lie.
So if I have to go to Upper West Side for this daughter's appointment, we were considering taking the train.
No, why would you?
The benefit of the train is that the baby doesn't like the car as much because you got to be in a car seat the whole time.
You don't love your family, bro.
It's crazy.
No, well, the train, you get to wear the baby,
You make money. Call a fucking Uber.
but you have a car seat.
Yes, they have car seats and Ubers.
Yeah, but the baby doesn't like the car seat. So either
It's a baby.
it's gonna scream.
Oh, well, put a fucking titty in its mouth.
It's in a car seat. You can't put a titty while it's in the
Put a
car seat.
bottle then. I don't know.
This is my point. You can put him on the train. He is on you and he doesn't cry. But you
Yes,
gotta
but
take the
there's
train.
germs on trains.
Yeah, that's fine. He's gonna be strong.
I don't get
New
it.
Yorkers don't die. This is why. Because
That
you
is
get early
true,
exposure.
but I think I'm going to be an overprotective dad because just the thought of a newborn, like wait until he's like 3, then you can start training.
Bro,
Going
he's
on-
3
No,
months.
3 months.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah.
he's old. I look at him now and I'm like, yo, you're old.
I wouldn't do it. Call an Uber Black. Tell him don't speak to me. Why do I do that shit? I'm becoming an asshole. I select the don't speak. for no reason. I don't mind not talking to you.
I love not talking to these people. I'm
I'm becoming
love,
you. This sucks.
I love. You got a finite amount of energy to give human beings in the day. Part of your job is talking to fucking and being whatever.
Yeah,
No, but it doesn't
I'm
even bother
conservative
me.
with people I don't need to.
I just like having the option. It doesn't even bother
I like to do it mid combo.
Also, some people talk too much.
I like to be chatting with them, and be like, "So where are you from?"
Hey, but some people talk too much. That's another thought that crosses my mind is what if you get a talker?
I mean,
That's why I usually select it. I'm like, what if I get a talker?
the suburban Uber is one of the most dreadful experiences
Yeah,
ever.
this lonely motherfucker.
Every time you get into a suburban Uber, it'll be a guy being like, "So, what's your favorite color?
Yeah, hey,
What's your favorite movie?"
I'm half retired. Like I love talking. Like it's just a white dude in Florida. Every time I get picked up,
Hey, I never met an Uber driver who doesn't have a better job.
Bro, I did a joke about this for a while, and every time you get in a car with an Uber, he's always just like, "Yeah, this isn't like my real deal."
Yeah, he loves pretending he don't drive Uber. What
It's
is
like,
that?
bro, just drive the fucking car. Like,
Yeah.
you're poor. All right, that's fine. Like, you don't have to, like, convince me. Like, oh, dude, no, I got 6 jobs.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, this is like a side, like, you're
I'm
an
actually a
entrepreneur.
stockbroker.
You're an entrepreneur or
Yeah.
some shit?
Yeah, I invented fucking Bitcoin, but here I am driving the Uber.
Yeah, no, that shit always bothered me.
Oh, I'm riding dirty by the way.
What you
No
got?
underwear?
Illegal.
You got that heat on you?
the car. So I tried to.
What did you?
I got.
What did you think that he?
I know he.
No underwear. That's,
like this motherfucker.
you never do that? All your underwear is,
That's one of your whiter moments. In
take your underwear
the
off.
world.
bro, my,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really tell, but-
I tried to pull some
Yeah.
shit.
no, don't close it. Our cameras are overheating.
Yeah.
We have doors open to get air in here.
Yeah, keep that stupid fucking outfit on because it's gonna get cold in the common room.
Super head to toe.
I thought you guys would like this.
He does have
Come
kids
on,
super
guys,
head to
I'm
toe.
cool, bro.
Yo, honestly, it was just that Russian hat he was wearing.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
So I tried to get over on New York State because insurance for the Cybertruck is crazy. It's like $1,500 a month. So I got the insurance for the first month, and then I switched it to LA. I thought, it's a little switcheroo. Who would care? I just got a notice that my license is suspended and I've been driving with no fucking. They suspended the registration, my license, and they're like, "Yo, if you don't get insurance on your car right now."
You picked me up?
Yeah, I know. He was riding dirty.
What
Let's
the
go.
hell?
Let's
That's
go.
what
You didn't tell me I was an
We
accomplished
go to
ride.
jail, baby.
It's a very nerdy way to ride dirty, but yeah, that's what's up.
Bro, it's at this age, this is the best I'm gonna do. Like it's like it reminds me of my old self,
you of your youth.
but this is the most. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
do.
did your dirt. You know what I
That's
mean?
that's a good point. Like, if kids are going to commit crime, how do you create a safe environment for your kid to commit crime? You know what I mean? Like, how do I get my kid into crime that isn't actually dangerous?
You could do the turnstile shit. If like you get locked up for turnstile shit, I'd be like,
That's kind of cool.
You get a ticket. I got a ticket for turnstile shit. That
Yeah, it was
I
like-
never paid.
Oh, wow.
The cop told me because he was like, it was, you do the unlimited swipe thing and there you have the unlimited card and sometimes you swipe and then there's like something gets fucked up.
Yeah.
So mine told me I'd already swiped it and I was like, no, I haven't. And it was like 5 a.m. I hadn't slept and I was like, I'm just flopping. And then there were cops there. And like I told the cop, he was like, yeah, your thing checks out. Shows you swiped it. I got to give you a ticket. But if you don't pay it, we're never really going to come after you unless you do this again. So just don't do it again. I was like, all right, that's what's up.
I jumped in and he was like, why are you in such a rush? And I was like, oh, I'm going to a comedy show. He goes, that's fine. I was like, I'm going to use that forever.
Crazy.
Just use that. Anyone
I think
listening.
you're just white.
Yeah, I know. That's,
I get
you
out
could
of
have
a
said anything.
remarkable amount of tickets.
Yeah.
I got pulled over in Florida over Christmas. Got out of the ticket.
Ooh, you put the keys on the roof?
Always.
Ah, nice.
Windows down, front,
Nice.
back, keys on the roof, hands on the wheel. And I just
Good
said, I'm
choice,
sorry.
good
Yes,
choice.
sir. No, sir. I'm just like,
Really?
bro, I swear to God, I was afraid of cops. But I don't know why.
Yo, you're white. You don't need to be afraid.
I didn't realize this till college.
I was
you were white?
terrified
Yes.
of cops growing up.
Yeah.
I swear, like, I don't know what it was. I read weirdly, like, a lot of civil rights books as a kid, and I was like, bro, these cops are killing people. This shit is crazy. I was driving a Chrysler 300.
I really believe
I was
it,
driving a
too.
Chrysler 300
You
from
were
the
way
age of...
blacker back then.
Yeah.
I
I know.
really was.
What
From
happened?
I don't know. I got smarter. I realized there was 2 Americas. I want to be on the winning side.
Yeah. Good point.
I was from like 16 to like probably 20. I was in a Chrysler 300. I get pulled over by cops and they'd be like, "Oh, never mind. You're good."
Get
Like they would walk up and be like, "Whose fucking car is this?" steal this from Cat Williams? Like, what the hell is going on?
That must be nice,
Oh
man.
my God.
Yeah, it was insane. But yeah, I just always was afraid of cops. And then now I'm relieved when I see them. I swear. I think we talked about this, but that is the whitest thing about me. I see cops at a music festival. I'm like, oh, thank God. It genuinely makes me happy. I'm like,
I still get nervous. And I'm not
Really?
even doing shit wrong, and I still get nervous.
What about when you
Really?
see the cops with the fucking the military cops with the machine guns?
at the airport?
I actually feel safer with those because I'm like, oh, it's funny because they're looking for me. They're looking for terrorists. But I'm like,
At the airport, I feel fine. But just like if I just see a cop driving by, I'm afraid. Not
Yeah.
doing anything wrong.
I
I'm
mean,
afraid.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That sucks. So
You
fuck
think if you tried that key,
You are doing something wrong, by the way.
right now,
Driving with a suspended license, which I've reported. But I do find, I was nervous in the car. I didn't know why, but this makes sense.
do you think if he did that, put the key on the hood shit, it would be effective?
Yeah, they would shoot the kid.
Yeah, they might shoot.
It'd be like skeet
He's
practice.
putting a gun on the hood.
they're gonna see me sticking my arm out. It's like, oh, he's shooting.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
also it's helpful that the hand is so white that puts the key on the roof that the cop just goes,
You should get flesh-colored, like white flesh-colored gloves,
yeah,
just for driving, and then they're gonna be so
Yeah, that's
guard
gonna,
down.
that's gonna work.
Yeah.
That's gonna work.
Oh, we bought
Who's
a car.
this vitiligo nigga over here?
Yeah, wifey and I bought a car, guys.
Yeah, you
Wow,
bought
what you
a-
got?
Kia Carnival.
No, obviously I lost that battle.
Macan.
We got a Porsche Macan. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Did you look at the Cayenne?
Yeah, I don't like big cars, except a minivan.
I mean, the mechanics.
But that's
I've been
mini.
saying minivan all this time. That's way bigger.
You ever driven a minivan?
No.
Don't talk that shit unless you've driven a minivan. It don't. I guarantee you, you're gonna be like, "Oh, he drives like my Cybertruck."
It really no. I feel like minivans drive like so small.
They drive small. They really do because the front is so fucking short.
Yeah,
And that's actually
Cybertruck. It might drive like the Cybertruck.
yeah. It might.
The front is short. Yeah.
It's a minivan. It's a great drive. It's a great, beautiful automobile. But my wife wanted a bigger car. I don't like bigger cars. I like smaller. And so we got like a crossover. The Macan is like a crossover, smaller than the Cayenne. And it was like the cheapest, which was nice.
it's fun to drive. That's
I mean,
cool.
still not. It's still Porsche, but it's like the cheapest one.
That's fine.
And then we got a used 4,000 miles.
Oh, nice.
That's
Is it
nice.
electric?
Yeah. No, she don't like electric. She hated her Tesla, actually. She hated Dove's Tesla that we took so much that in 3 months we were like, Tesla, take it back.
Yeah.
We don't want it.
And the issue with the Teslas, every time I get in a Tesla Uber, they don't know how to drive. And so because there's so much torque, it'll be like, and
Yeah.
stop. And I get car sick every time.
Takes a long
also-
time to get used to.
That's
Bro,
also just
but
an
how was
issue
the ride
with
today? That was
electric
nice.
cars.
That you were great.
Yeah.
You were
that was-
fabulous.
that
They
was-
probably had regenerative braking on. So every time he takes his foot off the
yeah,
gas,
but there's
it's
still an art
I don't
to
know
it.
what his name
There's
was,
still
but
an
yeah.
art to it. You gotta slowly take it off.
Yeah.
All right. What's the story? I want to hear this.
Yeah, how was your weekend, Miles?
it was good. It was
oh, this is good. Everybody knows.
It was
All
a
right.
good weekend. It was a good weekend. Dove, I texted Dove and I was like, hey, Dove, there's a live podcast going on at Radio City Music Hall. I think it'd be good if I went to like get a vibe off of this and see
Yeah.
like what they're doing so that if we ever want to do it, like we could do it. You know what I mean? It was Giggly Squad. I don't know if you guys have heard of Giggly Squad.
I
Hannah
fuck
Burner
it. Hannah
and,
Burner, yeah.
Straight up, like
The
very
divorce
funny.
rate.
And a hot bitch.
She's single now.
It's Hannah Burner and a hot bitch.
Hannah's they're both so funny. Like it was actually awesome. They were really great. It's awesome being back at Radio City. I texted Mark and I was like, I can't believe you were on this stage at one point in your life. This is insane.
Oh, I thought you were on stage, but you were talking to Mark. Got it.
I was texting Mark. I got the tickets last minute. I had texted a few friends to see if anyone wanted to come. No one wants to go. So I was like, all right, I'll just go alone. It's an industry thing. I'm working.
Going alone is great.
I was busy. I didn't want to go back to that old dump. You know what I mean? Like after you do something, you just want
That's
to
funny.
leave
I've
behind.
actually went to one of their live shows before. Hella hoes. Oh my God.
It's 6,000 seats, and I swear to God, 5,950 were women, 49 were gay men, and me alone.
Also, they sold it out twice.
2 nights in a row.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Wow. Huge.
Wow.
So I go the second night. I pull up to Radio City, and I was like amazed. Literally 6,000 women just fucking.
Just miles tens as far as I could see.
Oh shit. This is lit. Let's
Wrapping
go.
the block. He's there alone.
Yeah.
Also,
I show up.
he pulled off a 12-hour workday going into it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So how are
I'm
you
on
dressed
board.
going into the venue?
I have on a denim jacket and like a hoodie. I sort of look
Okay, a little fuckboy action going on.
Nah, not fuckboy, more like blue collar.
More like a key grip. You know what I mean? More like best boy.
Okay, all right.
Like black hoodie, beanie, black pants, black shoes.
No hat.
I think no hat. Maybe.
Damn.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you look
So
very
shut
blue
the
collar.
fuck up. I pull up.
Hey, come on, don't
I pull up. It's legitimately 6,000 people. I have my ticket. I go in, and the seats are good, of course, because I asked Dove for them, and Dove literally got them for me. So we go. The seats are awesome. I sit there, and I get in my row, and I'm alone on the row. And I was like, damn, this must be like an industry row, or so it must be like the row that like the place gives out. So like the whole row's empty. One girl sits down in the row, and I was like, hey, by chance, do you work in podcasting? I was like, do you have a podcast? And she's like, no, but I should. And I was like,
Oh yeah, that sounds like a bitch that should have a
It's like,
podcast.
Yeah.
so then
This is
like,
Miles's
right.
play. He's like, hey, kid, you want to be famous?
Jesus Christ.
I work on a podcast.
What a fucking answer. No, but I should.
you have what it takes to be a star.
I hate this woman already.
So then her friend comes back and sits down next to her with drinks, and they're like, are you here alone? And I was like, literally, it's a sea of
When you
women.
say it like that, it sounds shitty.
I know,
you know?
that's so fucked up
It's
already.
a fucking sea of women, and there's just me alone, and there's like a couple seats between us. And I was like, yeah, I'm here alone. I work for a podcast, whatever. I'm trying to explain it. We end up hitting it off. They're like, come sit with us. Like, sit next to us. We'll like have so much fun. Are you a giggler, or like you a part of the squad? And I was like, I mean, hell yeah, dude. This is gonna be so fun. I am now. So I sit next to them. We have a lot of fun. We get like 2 hours together of just like, they're really funny, and they're hammered, and they're like being.
Oh, they should have a podcast.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
should.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they're-
Yeah.
maybe I'm
Turns out they
wrong.
have
Maybe they're
exactly
also being-
what it takes.
Yeah.
They're also being really nice to me, which is cool. Like to be alone and that behind enemy lines, they're like, Miles, like they're like slapping me, and they're like, I'm taking notes on my phone. They're like, stop taking notes, just have fun. Like this is so funny, just enjoy.
okay.
So they're like being
Actually.
sweet.
And the girls are
I
cute,
don't want to
right?
eat on this bitch.
Yeah.
The girls are cute. They're feeling Miles. Miles is feeling them. Like, yo, this is
yo,
great.
I'm loving this story.
Remember this moment though.
Oh fuck. Okay, all right.
It's
all
called
right.
foreshadowing.
I go, the show ends, and I was like, hey, it was super nice meeting you guys. Like this was very fun. They're like, you're coming with us to get drinks. And I was
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
I was like,
All right.
bet.
All right.
One girl literally grabs me by the arm and is like, come on, Miles. Like she's just hammered and like being very bossy. And I was like, all right, this is fun. So we go outside. It's packed, as you know, like when those things let out, there's like all the bicycle guys like waiting for you. Like it was just a packed Midtown. You're on 50th and 6th. And they're like,
Were they just blasting the podcast on the Pedicab?
I thought about that. I was like, what were they playing?
Normally
Probably-
they blast music of the concert
Yeah.
that just let out, but if they just blast the pod.
I think they were all just like blasting like Sabrina Carpenter,
Yeah.
honestly. We get out and they're like, we're waiting for our 2 other friends that were somewhere else in the venue. Like they didn't have as good seats. And I was like, okay, cool. Like,
So
Show
Miles
up.
about to be lit with
I was
4
like,
damn,
bitches.
that's
Like,
what I'm
let's
saying.
go. I
meet
like this.
I meet the other 2 girls and they're like, hey, nice to meet you. And they're like pretty cool. and
You got a
kind.
strong cosign from the other girls?
Big
That-
time.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is cool.
That's important.
What are numbers right now? Like these
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
Miles 10s, 8s, 9s. What are we looking
I mean,
at?
like 8s, 9s. Yeah.
Word?
Yeah. We're doing
Okay.
great. We're
All
having a
right.
good
So
time.
we working with some 6s.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
fire, right?
All right.
You're being generous.
I'm trying to be nice to Miles. Come on. You can't deflate his confidence mid story.
So we go
Son
outside.
of Miles ain't give him a 10. Did the bitches have legs? They got all their legs?
Yeah, they had all their legs. They weren't amputees.
Okay.
They thought it was a pedicab, just a girl's wheelchair. All right, close enough.
So we go out and they're like, where should we go to the bar, Miles? Like, what are we going to do? And I was like, do you think I know bars in Midtown? I know nothing around here. And they were like, well, let's look. And they're all looking on their phones. And I was like, why would we go to a bar in Midtown when we could go somewhere else? And they were like, that's a great idea.
Great idea, dude.
And I was like, where do you guys all live? Like, if you're downtown, let's just head that direction. 'Cause
I
then
love what you're
you'll know
doing.
the bars.
I
like,
love
the
what
whole
you're
thing.
doing.
And they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. And I was like, perfect. They're like, okay, we're going to get a cab. And I was like, perfect. So I go to the street,
Oh, no.
put my hand
Oh,
out,
no.
and I see down the way a van cab. And I was
Oh,
like,
no,
perfect.
dude.
Like, this is sick. We got a van coming.
God damn it, Miles.
And then I see the girls getting in a cab right next to me, and it's a regular old cab. that has 3 seats in the back and 1 in the front.
You
And
gotta call an Uber XL.
And there's
Do the
4 of
fucking
them.
math right away.
And there's 4 of them.
Yeah, I clocked this problem as soon as you walked out to the fucking street.
Oh no!
So take us through a little more. Take us through a little
You
more.
didn't get the Instagram,
No,
no
I did
numbers,
nothing. I
no
did nothing. I'm just
So hold on. So walk us through. So what happens?
they all get in the
They
cab.
file in, and you're standing there on the street with the door open.
Standing on the street. They go, meet us at Pete's on 18th.
All
I was
right.
like,
Now pause.
know
Now there's a
Pete's on
choose your
18.
own adventure. Okay, on the screen there's a couple options. Okay, do you go home? Do you go out to a bar with your friends? Or C, do you go to Pete's
You
on
have
13th?
to. You have to pursue.
Yeah.
But what a fucking risk this is. I mean,
After the girls
Miles,
tell you?
Miles, I don't fuck.
I know.
I am a virgin. I clocked that problem immediately.
I
5
didn't.
people, and your stupid ass reaching for a fucking yellow cab.
Yeah,
You've
the
been in
big-
New York 5 years.
there's
You
a
know
big
this.
one. There was a big one down the way. It was coming.
It's outside Radio City. It's packed. There's cars.
Fucking-
The Uber's 5 minutes
Hey,
away.
ladies, I got the Uber XL. Don't worry about it.
I know.
All right,
But also, if the girls are all getting in a cab saying meet us somewhere, are you a little bit like, all right, I can take the hint?
Yeah, I'm
That's cool.
actively going.
No.
oh no,
No, I think, no, and I don't think that's what
I'm
they
getting
meant.
in
I
a
think
cab immediately
I
right
think-
after and be like, yo, follow that cab.
Like a movie.
yeah, that would have been smart too. That would have been smart.
That's what I did.
To be honest,
Yeah.
But I don't think they meant it like we're done. I think they just got in because the cab was there and they're drunk. So they're like, all right, well, hey, just meet us at this place. And drunk people intend to go where the fuck they say they're going to go, but they're not going to go there because they're drunk and they're going to forget they told you. I guarantee you those girls felt bad about it. They weren't like, oh, we ditched him. They were like, oh, fuck.
Well, I
The
also
next
felt-
day.
I also felt bad about it, so that's good.
So
Both
wait,
of
what
us.
did you choose? What was your choice?
So I like clocked it and I was like, oh, I don't want to like fall. I don't actually know these girls. I like barely know, like they're really sweet and they're kind.
Miles, that
And
was-
I was like, I could just go home and it's a great night and like we'll just call it. You know what I mean? And then I was like, but Pete's on 18th is the direction I need to go.
Yeah.
I'll get an Uber. So then I get my single lonely ass.
Uber XL alone.
No, in the
Taxi
cab. I get a
XL.
cab and I go, hey, I'm going to 18th and Irving or whatever the fuck the street is. And the cab goes, drops me off, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, I know this bar. I've been here a bunch of times. I walk into the bar.
Oh, my God.
And it's packed. And I was
Oh,
like,
my
okay, great.
God.
There's a high likelihood. It's better it's packed than
And what are
it's
you
empty.
feeling when you're walking in? Like first day of school?
Trepidation.
Like, are they gonna like my outfit? Like I don't know.
Nah,
I'm
but he
feeling-
was still good with things.
Feeling a little
girl.
anxious. So I go in and I do.
This story's great.
Not a big bar. Not a big bar at all. Walk from the front to
How
the
many
back.
laps? How many laps?
The first one, I do a first lap to the back and I go, all right, didn't see them, but maybe I don't know what they look like. I know, weirdly enough, what one
Has it
girl...
crossed your mind what's actually happening yet?
Yeah, fully. I'm sweating. I'm hot. I'm very warm. And then I go, oh, maybe I don't recognize them or they didn't see me. But I remembered one girl, what she was wearing on her shoes because she had on like a crazy outfit. They were all dressed up to go to this thing. So I
Were
was like,
you drunk too?
no.
You don't remember what 4 girls look
No,
like?
I do.
You just remember
I just wanted
shoes.
to. God forbid I walk
You're
by.
panicking in that moment. You're like, maybe I just forgot what they
Yeah,
look
maybe
like.
I forgot.
Because
okay.
you're hoping what didn't happen has happened.
Okay,
And
Hopefully,
that's-
I have dementia
Yes,
and not
yeah.
that I was abandoned.
God,
Yeah, you're hoping what
Damn it,
happened
Bob.
hasn't happened. So you're finding any justification in your brain.
Fuck, I'm
So the second lap, I
disappointed.
scan the shoes. I know one girl's wearing like crazy high heels, and I was like telling her, I was like, "This is crazy," and she's like, "But it's the gigglers." Like I'm showing up. So I was looking at the shoes.
Flashlight on the ground, looking.
Hey,
Scanning.
admit you were looking at the feet, dog. It's okay.
I wasn't, but I was looking for the feet. So I do the second pass. I don't see them. Don't see their feet. I'm like, damn it. Oh, maybe. Now I'm lying to myself. Maybe their cab took a long way. Or like got stuck in
yeah,
traffic,
yeah,
got
yeah.
stuck in Midtown, the tunnel, who knows?
Yeah,
So
this
I
is what
go-
you do.
I'll go wait outside for 4 minutes before I go home.
outside.
If it makes you feel any better, I've done shit like this to not fuck. That makes you feel any better.
that
We both
doesn't
did
make
that.
it feel any better.
Yeah, I mean, I did that to not fuck. So I've been
I
in
mean,
that
I wasn't even
situation
trying to fuck.
with
I just was like, oh, I'll
no
go.
aspirations of pussy. I was hoping to marry a girl.
Oh,
How gay is that?
oh, yeah, that is.
You know what I
worse.
mean?
That is worse.
So
Nah, you was trying to fuck. Shut up.
no. I was just trying to be friendly. So I go outside.
Trying to make business connections, bro.
Come on, I'm going to get them a podcast. So
Yeah.
I go and I sit outside of the place, and I'm like looking at my phone, and I'm like, okay, like maybe they DM'd me. I'm going through my requests on my DMs just in case, like I'm not
You
seeing
didn't even
it.
give them your Instagram. You thought they just looked
but
you
I
up.
told them my name and that I know that I work on a podcast. The Flagrant account follows like 6 people, and I'm one of them. So I was like, you know, they could do the
You
math.
got to put this out as a clip. Let's find these bitches.
Oh yeah, Craigslist, lost love.
Yeah, we'll get him on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that shit. Misconnection. There you go.
Bro, the best part is that he dropped his vlog that day. And so he's sitting there going through his requests and he's just seeing hate DMs like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. Your vlog sucks. I was just sitting out there in the cold like, damn.
Yeah, I went through my request and I was like, I shouldn't have gone in here. It's really bad. So then as I'm sitting outside, I'm wearing...
Why are you sitting outside though?
Because it was packed inside. It was very busy.
Because he's contemplating this.
Yeah, it's full of happy people. You don't want to be around that.
Yeah. So as I'm sitting outside looking at my phone, someone walks up to me and tries to hand me their ID.
Because he's dressed in the fucking... Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God.
And a black outfit sitting outside of the bar.
Oh man.
So the guy goes, here's my ID. And I go, you're good. And then his buddy goes, dude, you're so old. And I was like, no, you're good because I'm not. And they're already in the bar. And I was like, motherfucker.
Like they didn't think he wasn't a bouncer. They just made fun of their friend for being too old to get ID'd. And they're like, oh, he's a cool bouncer.
So then I think that won't happen again. I'll just stay in the same position in the same seat. I won't move.
Adorable,
Yeah, that was a fluke.
But yeah, big fluke. There's now a traffic jam happening where 2 girls are coming out and 2 girls are coming in, and there's the girls coming out are getting out there faster. So the girls coming in both try to hand me their IDs, and I go, hey, you're good.
This is the most humiliating thing I've ever heard of.
I'm spiraling the drain, bro.
Miles, I feel so bad for
Hey,
you.
ladies, you're good. I'm not a bouncer. And the girl responds pretty quickly, oh, you just look like one. And I go, yeah, your ID's in my face. I totally got what I look like.
Yeah, you didn't have to say that
God,
part.
yeah.
You acted like I was a bouncer.
So as that one girl saying, you look like a bouncer, the other girl's coming out. The 2 other girls are coming out. And I like sort of just to like panic go, did I just get the worst insult ever? And the girls like sort of laugh and they go, I mean, you sort of look like a bouncer. And I was like, God damn it. And they go, but like a really funny one. And I was like, that's not helping. I look like a clown bouncer. Like honk, honk. Let me see your ID. Spray them with water.
Oh my
type shit.
God, dude.
Yo, this is hilarious.
And then these 2 girls have to wait for an Uber for 5 minutes in front of me, the fake bouncer. So now they're talking to me and they're like, oh my God. I was like, basically I was just like, I'm not a bouncer. And they're like, yeah, it's so funny. Like, what are you doing here? And I was like, oh, I'm waiting for friends. I'm waiting for my friends.
my closest friends.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
My,
Real friends.
I'm looking for the
Waiting for
gigglers.
some homies.
Yeah, my gigglers are coming any second.
I was like, yeah, I'm waiting. I was waiting for my friends, but they might not show up. And they were like, oh. And I was like, what are you guys doing? It's like 11. And they're like, we're going to go to a restaurant that's really hard to get into, but it's late and we're going to go. And I was like, oh, that's so fun. I've actually been to that restaurant. It's awesome. You should.
What
get this."
restaurant?
Emilio's or whatever it's called.
Emilio's Bellado.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, you guys, that's an awesome
Not
spot.
Teresi.
No, not Teresi. I didn't even see it. I walked into it. Damn it. So I tell the girls, I was like, yeah, if you're going to Emilio's, you should get this. It's an awesome time. Like, I'm trying to do it. And they're like, are your friends coming? And I was like, maybe, I don't know. And they're like, I mean, Emilio's, and they're like about to ask me to go with them. And I'm having the same fucking panic moment where I'm like, is this going to happen again? Are they about to get a fucking Uber?
The girls get an Uber, go, yo, meet us at Emilio's. And Miles is sitting out there like, fool me once.
And then I, end of the story.
So what do? Do you go to Emilio's now? That is the new question.
Did they ask?
They like heavily implied.
They asked.
Yeah, basically. And they were
Yes, then you call an Uber for all. I'll get us an Uber. That's so nice to offer.
Yeah, I learned my lesson 8 minutes ago.
I just said no. I said have a good time at Emilio's, and I walked to Raising Cane's, and I got a 4-piece meal.
All right.
Oh my God.
The best part is on the way to Raising Cane's, there are these 2 girls like in coats smoking cigarettes in front of the subway. And Miles sees them taking pictures of each other on like an old film camera.
Trying to light their cigarette. Like they're having like a photo shoot. And I walked by and I was like, they're taking a photo of each other. They can't do it at the same time. So I was like, oh, do you guys just want a photo like together? And they're like, yeah, of course. I'd love that. So then I just take like 100 photos. I'm like, just moving the camera around, doing the thing. And then I hand them their phone back and I was like, here you go. And they go, oh my God, these are so amazing. Thank you so much. And they're like being so kind. And I was like, this can't keep happening, dude. Stop being nice to me. I just want chicken. And then I walked to Raising Cane's.
Oh my God, dude.
And then ate a 4-piece alone, sullen, after being invited and rejected by 3 separate groups of women.
Oh my God.
And then I hung out with Mark Gagnon at a tea shop later that night, watching new stand-up.
I was dying laughing. I was like,
If it makes you feel any better.
No,
And
it doesn't.
you could have closed. You could have still pulled a girl, but if one of them was overtly feeling you, that'd have been at the very beginning, like, I'll just ride with you.
I think I know what happened.
Nah, you can't. Girls can't split up.
I first would like to say I'm not a weirdo. I think these girls thought I was very kind. The first 2. And I had 2 hours to prove how fun and cool I am.
Of course.
2 other girls randomly go, hey, we were just in a crowd full of 6,000 women. Who the fuck is this guy? So I think the second 2 women that we met outside.
The first 2.
Were
100%.
we also found out that the 2 girls he was talking to both had like boyfriends.
Yeah.
And that they were just like having fun. And the other girls were like, why the hell is this guy here? You both have boyfriends. And they were like, oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I think I was like an adopted puppy.
You didn't mention that.
They thought it was
part.
like fun and exciting, just that, like a random person was there. And we're all having fun. We're laughing. And then I think like
It's like
reality hits with the other 2.
Did you think one of these girls would cheat on their boyfriends with you?
But one of them was single. The other 2 girls
Of the
they met
other
up
2,
with.
one was single. Miles, did you know
The
the 2
odds
girls?
went down dramatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
Legitimately
didn't know any of these
75%.
I didn't
odds
know any of this
until the merge
Until
happened.
basically we're at the merge and the cab's
Oh,
being
and it's
called.
too quick to figure it out.
There was a
Maybe
lot of math going on, dude. It was hard. It was really, really hard. I was in a tough position. I also had the first moment of my life where I felt like the kid with the lunch tray, like in the stereotypical movie, where like there's nowhere to be. Like the moment they didn't show up at the bar was the first time in my life where I was like, oh, this is abandonment. This is like, it was literally the first time in my life where I was like, oh, this is what social rejection
we get
really
what
feels
school
like.
shooters have been talking about.
Yeah.
We understand.
Oh,
You need a manifesto.
fuck, Miles.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. So bad for him.
Rough, man.
Yo, I'm just gonna buy you some pussy. And she's gonna send her your way, not gonna tell you. I'm gonna be like, yo, just hit on him and just give it to him.
This girl's gonna have a podcast in 2 months. I swear to God. They're not gonna smash. Miles gonna be like, you have great stories. Like, do you want to be on a pod?
Every woman that flirts with me from now on, I'll be like, Alex paid you? Alex, you're bankrolled here? Or like, what's going on?
And they're gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm not a whore.
Yeah.
And then Miles gonna be like, damn it, I thought.
Yo, you're great at talking to these girls, though. It's
Yeah.
really
Women,
close.
women love him.
You just
women
gotta
love Miles.
exchange.
My girl loves Miles.
Yeah,
He's the only
Instagram.
one of my friends that she loves. Like she gets excited when he's here around.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for that.
The hell no. You
Don't
can
get too excited. Like, the fuck? If she get excited when he comes around, that's a little much. You can be happy, but excited?
No,
Chill
because
out.
he makes her feel comfortable.
Chill out. Tell her chill out.
Also, you're using my really liberally.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Oh, it's not your girl?
No, she is.
You trying to claim
Yeah,
it?
actually, when did you get a girlfriend?
You trying to claim it? She don't want to claim you?
Yeah, when the fuck did that
Oh,
happen?
put the camera on this motherfucker right
What
now.
the fuck
Yeah,
happened,
you're
bro?
going in.
Look at that.
No.
You got a girlfriend?
We're not girlfriend, boyfriend, but like
Oh, it's worse than Miles' story. You trying to claim a bitch that don't want you.
Yo, my girl loves
I
Miles.
didn't say my girlfriend, I said my girl.
Nah, he's not. You said my
Come
girl
on,
in a
dude.
way that's implied your girlfriend.
Yeah.
What's the word for you love someone but they don't love you back?
Unrequited.
Akaash sing up until age 31.
But yeah,
Fuck,
so
Miles.
Giggly Squad, really fun. I really highly recommend that
The
podcast.
show was great. The
Yeah,
show was great.
Show was awesome.
Fan base is a little flaky.
Yeah. Inconsiderate. Some
You
might
know
say.
who else had a lot of women at the live show? Shits and Gigs. But I imagine the gross weight of your live show with 4 times the people was still less than the Shits and Gigs live show.
God damn. You're not wrong. There's a lot of hypertension over there. There's a lot.
But yeah, it was a fun
man.
night. Not a real home run, but
Gotta get the Instagram. 5 minutes in.
Yeah, what's going on with you where these
5
girls
minutes
love
in.
you and you don't get any info, you don't get the fucking Uber?
I think that's part of the reason they love him is that he never pushes the issue because he really doesn't want to like sleep with these women. He's like enjoying the
Sleep
camaraderie.
is too stressful for him. Sex is sex. Like he's talked about
He
it.
has apnea. He can't sleep.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't hit the Instagram or like the number thing early.
Hit the Instagram 5 minutes in.
But
Just
that's why
like,
they love
oh,
him.
you're so super cool. We should connect. It's not a, hey, I want to date you. It's like, oh, you're super cool. We should connect. That's
Yeah,
it.
every guy. Like,
Go
they know
with we
what's
should
up.
connect. That's it.
I guess, but also I'm like, whatever. I'm not like stressing.
Son, it's not even, you had 2 hours with these hoes.
Yeah.
2 hours.
We should have
And
connected.
honestly,
Gigglers, some might
Yeah,
call
women,
them.
closest friends.
Nah, these
I'm
are
gonna be
bitches.
honest, dude.
They left you.
Any-
They're bitches. Fuck these
yeah,
hoes.
I don't. And calling anyone that's not my wife a woman is disrespectful to my wife. These are hoes, bitches, and sluts. Fuck you think,
I
Miles?
like this logic.
Hey,
I like that.
I don't gotta respect women. I gotta respect woman. Okay?
Woman.
Fuck the rest of these hoes.
What if it was just a dishonest mistake that these girls just got in a car? They
No, I
didn't know.
believe that.
Yeah, I actually weirdly believe that, too.
They were just kind of drunk, having fun,
Yeah.
completely forgot. I promise you, they felt bad later. But that's on you.
I also agree because I've been in the position.
They didn't
Well,
help.
I think
These are
some-
white women. They didn't
Yeah,
feel
okay,
bad.
fine. But they were like, oh, fuck, no. They like literally, I think they just forgot. I think they just changed their mind.
Yeah.
And then by the time they realized they didn't want to go to Pete's,
Yeah.
even if they realized, they're like, oh, Miles, none of them had your fucking info.
Yeah, I've also been in that position where like you legitimately just go, oh fuck, we were supposed to do that thing, and you're like, it just the night passed.
Yeah, and the two girls who didn't really know you were like, who cares? That
Yeah,
we
of
don't
course,
wanna
of
go to that
course.
bar.
And then it's they don't.
But that's
actually
on
know.
you. Ask for the fucking info.
Get the
I guess, but
Instagram.
also like I
Once
feel
you've
fine.
connected,
Yeah.
give it a few minutes if you want to be less creepy or whatever. But before you depart, you have to get info or
Well, the depart
pay
was
for
fast.
the fucking Uber.
The depart was very fast, and the Uber thing was also very fast. That all happened within
5 people going somewhere, Uber XL.
the whole thing. The whole conversation from meeting the two girls to them getting in the cab was 3.5 minutes. I did not have
That's
a lot
enough
of
time to count how many fucking people there are,
Yeah,
Miles.
you had plenty. You had-
Or you just tell them to
you had
scoot
a
in.
2-hour
Yeah,
show.
scoot in. And then you just
You
crush
went to
them
reach for a
in the
cab.
back.
It never crossed your mind. There's 5
Well, that
of
was
us.
also my fault. Is
That's
I
a
then
New York
walk
City
away
rookie
from.
mistake.
I know.
Damn.
But yeah,
I kind of wish you brought this up on the regular app because
we were talking about
They-
really
this
Too
would've-
much. We had too much going on.
No, I know, but I mean, this story, somebody would have found these girls.
We can put this out as a clip.
Can we?
have to.
Can we
We
please?
don't.
We need to
Ladies,
do a
this is a good
meetup at Pete's, okay? Girls only.
Ladies with the ones with the boyfriends, y'all, we just need you to connect Miles to your single friend. You know he's a good guy. He's a very anxious lover.
Yeah.
He's very considerate.
Which is
do
what
they-
you want.
Do they actually have boyfriends or it's like Dave's situation?
Why am I catching a stride?
Yo, you sat in the room.
You said in the room, that's what you wanted. Hey, this man pulled up his own mic.
I know. Exactly. You never know, man. They could be claiming these
Welcome.
hoes, but these hoes is single, bro.
Yeah. And they might have been single. They might have been lying. But maybe they just wanted to trust that you weren't a creep. And then they found that
I'm
out
not
and they
a
were going to
creep.
suck your dick later.
Is there an element? I've been thinking about this for weeks at this point. I've just been running through my head every scenario. I'm like Rain Man, just trying to calculate it. I wonder if there was an element where they go, hey, where should we go get drinks? And Miles goes, oh, you heard what he said. He was like, why don't we go place, somewhere that we know, da-da-da. I wonder if the girls heard, hey, where do you guys live? And they were like, oh, we live down this way. And he goes, let's go drink over there.
Oh.
You know what would be a nice place to drink? Your kitchen. How about we go to your house and we drink there?
But
And
that is the move, though.
it is a move.
See, I would think it's a move, but it's
be
also
honest
like
with
it's a
you-
smart move.
But I wonder
so
if the-
I don't think girls would be like, you're a creep. I think they'd be like,
it is
maybe,
smart.
but also, yeah, that makes sense. Let's
It
go
was
there.
fully logistics. None of it was like, dude, all right, which apartment? Like,
No, of course.
yeah.
You were doing the right thing, but I wonder if these girls have dealt with so many scumbag guys in New York that they were like, oh, this guy's so nice. Where should we go? And then they were like, yeah, someplace near you. And they were like, oh, he's one of those.
Yeah, I
So
also
funny you
don't.
say that. I'm such a scumbag because I would have said when they asked me what bar, it'd be like you live in Brooklyn, or it'd be like, I mean, the only good bars I know are in Brooklyn. No one good parties in Manhattan anymore. Just see one of them would have said yes to that shit.
That's a great move. You know what would have been fun is actually maybe not because you need to connect with these girls, but that quiet bar.
Oh, Burp Castle.
Yeah, it seems very not creepy. It's close to you.
It's
but you got-
religious.
yeah.
That's not creepy. You got to be quiet. So he's just gonna fucking be staring at her like an Indian.
No, but it don't.
white women
Yeah,
on
that's
the
true.
beach.
I was thinking it don't seem creepy because you're taking them to like a gag bar. You know what I mean? Like we're just having fun. It's like a bit.
Yeah.
It's like a
but
silly thing.
he's a good talker. He knows how to talk to women for 2 hours and not get their
All-time
number.
opener.
Yeah.
All-time opener. I'm
Yes.
telling you.
What's
Like,
the opener?
No.
No, he can
just
open
his
it up.
energy.
Yeah,
His
gotcha,
energy.
yeah.
All-time opener, all-time shitty closer.
He's a first quarter guy. You put him in the game, high energy. He'll get
There's
the
a
thing
basketball
moving.
player on the Mavericks. He averaged like 20 points a game, 18 of which were in the first quarter. His name was Josh Howard.
Josh Howard.
That's you.
All right.
You Josh
I'll take
Howard,
that.
bro.
I'll take that.
Josh Howard.
But yeah, I also don't blame the women in any way. Like,
No, I don't either. I
Yeah.
blame you completely.
yeah, fully.
Uber XL, the easiest fucking solution to this
Like, if
entire
one
problem.
girl was just like, let's not hang with some random guy you met, like, I get it.
Of course.
See, like,
Yeah.
I want to find these girls, and not so you can like fuck them. I just want to hear their story, because it's like, imagine their story this time is like,
They're
got
gonna have a
stuck
podcast
next to
in
this
2 weeks.
guy. You had to talk to him. For
Hey, let me
fucking
talk
2
about it on the
hours.
podcast.
Then he followed me after.
They invited me to sit next to them. I had a seat.
I want to hear their side. I want to hear their
They
side.
go
Their
sit
side's gonna
with
be
us.
so good.
I had a full seat or 2 gap between us.
He's just like, yo, this weirdo.
I had an extra
this
ticket. Of
weirdo
course
went to
there's
the
an extra
Giggly
seat.
Squad concert alone.
No, they were filming him. Like he was sitting there. They were like
Oh, yeah,
taking like
at one
sneak
point-
shots. Of it.
Yeah, they're like, who's this fucking creep in case I get abducted after this shit?
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
How was the show though? Did you like go on stage? Anything like? Did they
Almost.
bring people?
Almost.
Really?
Oh,
because
God,
you're
yeah,
the
so there's
only
a part-
guy. You would have.
Well,
like,
there's a part where they go, okay, let's find out if someone's boyfriend is trash.
Yeah.
And then they get someone from the crowd, and the girls sort of like, they go, okay, who has a boyfriend here that we can like pull up? And the girls next to me start like, and I was like, no, I'm not going up on stage.
Oh,
Bro, imagine if Miles
What
goes
the
on
fuck
stage.
is wrong with you,
Yeah,
Miles?
Miles.
What in the absolute
You go on stage.
fuck is wrong with you?
It's
Okay,
a
I go on stage,
room
they
full
go-
of women.
They go, hey, Miles, nice to meet you. I'm Hannah. And she goes,
Who are you here with? And you go, oh, I'm here alone. Big pop. That would shut the
Just
house
getting
down.
thrown on stage.
That would fucking rock the room.
Yeah, they go, who are you with? I go, alone. They go, oh, that's fucking weird.
No,
And then they go,
no.
so what do you do? What's your job? And I go, I work.
They would go,
on a
are you gay?
podcast."
They would say, are you gay? And you
Hannah
say,
likes us, so
Yeah.
even if you said I work on a flagrant, they'd be like, she'd be like, oh, great, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
That's it.
She'd be like, wait.
Hannah would have wingman for you for sure.
Yeah, she's
Hannah's
really
cool.
awesome. She's cool as hell. I also tried to get backstage at one point. I was like noticing some other people that I know just like through Instagram that were definitely going to be backstage. And I was like, hey, it's so good to see you. Like, finally connect. Like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. Like, are you coming back? And I was like, and they were like, did you get a wristband? And I was like, no. They're like, oh, well, it's good seeing you. And I just walked out.
Damn.
But I thought someone might have an extra.
Fuck. I wish you hit me. I would have hit Hannah. Get you backstage.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, him and Hannah are like homies.
Yeah. I
She's
just
cool.
didn't think about it. It was really cool. They're really great. Their show's really funny. I really hope that, like, based on it, I got a lot of notes and like a lot of ideas, and I do hope that we do a live show.
No, the thing I went to the Shits and Gigs live show before everything happened, and I remember being like, "Wow, I worked so much harder than this," and as a stand-up, and it doesn't matter. Like this is such. You bring an audience member on stage, you play some fucking games. You don't even got to do any real crowd work. It was like brilliant the way they did it.
Yeah, the audience did a lot of the.
It's really fun.
Heavy, yeah, and it was heavy lifting with that audience. Heavy fucking lifting.
No, they were great.
World's strongest man type shit. It was so smart. They had like they would just play like games where like they called one of the games Daddy's Home because the tour was called Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
So fucking smart. They bring an audience, a man up, and then they bring 3 girls or like 4 girls, 2 teams. You saw this, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, you want to keep daddy home. You don't want him to cheat. How do you keep him home? Here's a prop. And they gave them like a necktie. So
funny.
one girl comes up and like ties him on his wrists. And then the next girl, and the audience goes crazy. Next girl's got to top that. So she ties it around his eyes as a blindfold and gives him a lap dance. And then they just keep one-upping each other. Then 2 girls come. And the audience is going fucking nuts. And these guys have truly done nothing.
Yeah.
yeah, that does sound nice.
The live pod, dude. What a hustle.
I
They
hope we
sound
do
very
one.
smart. You sound very dumb. That's
I know.
Yeah, that's
I know. We
basically
gotta do
what
a
you
live
said.
pod, yo.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
we
we can
should.
do a
And
just
you can come to the after party.
Oh, dude, thank you.
I want you to know, if we do a live pod, you are more than welcome.
That'd be so sick.
Got you.
How about Hannah on the pod?
It'd be fun.
You think she
I'm
would
down.
work?
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
We need women. Why do every time we suggest women,
I don't
it gets
like
very
women.
quiet in the.
Because I don't like women.
chat.
I don't, guys, y'all are all running from being sexist. I'm sexist.
Yeah, you
Even
like
the song
woman.
we mentioned
Every time
Keke
my
Palmer.
wife talks about me
You
supporting
don't
her
say
on TikTok,
nothing.
I'm like, lock it up, bitch.
Andrew
Nobody
doesn't say
know this.
anything.
Well, Keke would be fun.
Keke
so
Palmer,
say that.
I would love Keke. Keke Palmer's so funny. I'm
Yes.
such a fan.
Did you realize
Would
the
love Keke
only
Palmer.
2 minorities in the group chat were the only ones who said
I
yes
did
to
notice.
you?
I noticed.
Yes.
That's why I brought it up again on Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Raising my child. All right, I was busy.
Shut up.
I was busy.
Shut up.
If I showered, I would have thought about it. But I don't even have time to do that.
One white voice spoke up. That would have swayed things.
Yes.
I exclamation pointed when you said I know. I suggested. Al said, I'm surprised you want that. I have a connect. I exclamation point. Nobody else in the
Nobody
group chat
says
got
that.
you. She's so fucking funny,
Yes.
dog. Miles, you probably don't follow any black people online, but there's a clip of her.
Hey, I want to let you know I do.
He follows white people offline.
No, you would know about this part. You know, you saw Wicked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did. Did it bother you that Cynthia Erivo was? Anyway.
I thought Christian Chathamouth did way better.
Yeah, of course. Did you notice? You remember that
Channel
song at the end, "Defying Gravity"? There's a clip of Keke Palmer saying that's a slave hymn. And it's the funniest fucking. What a funny take! Defying Gravity is
I'm
a
a
slave
fan of her.
hymn.
I don't know why we're doing this. I just don't talk in the group chat. I just edit and I don't talk in the group chat. This is not a me
Miles,
thing.
it's okay.
Miles,
It's a Mark
you talk
thing.
in the group
Miles,
chat. What are we talking
Miles,
about?
we don't have any women on Patreon. It's fine. You don't.
This is a Mark thing.
bro.
Nah.
You don't have to
When
lie.
it comes to guests, I do not weigh in. I don't have a connection to get a guest. That is a you guys
Well,
thing.
weigh
If all the
in, just
people in this
like
room,
it.
David don't know anything. He makes it a point to not know anything ethnic.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you-
Tom is just not plugged in. If Keke Palmer was on a live pod, Tom would be doing the audio for it, and he would know who he was, and he'd be supportive. I don't blame Tom for not knowing.
I like Keke Palmer. I just don't ever
You
weigh in on
don't
anyone.
like Keke Palmer.
Yes,
Shut
I
up.
do.
I think Keke
who's
Palmer would
Keke
be
Palmer?
fire.
She has songs. She does music. She's from.
No.
I knew it. I knew
Do you think Keke Palmer's SZA?
I knew he didn't know. I knew he was fucking capping. I knew he didn't know. You don't even know
Miles
who
looks
she
at the picture of
is.
Keke Palmer and
He's
goes,
like,
I don't know who that woman is. I never seen that woman in my life.
Son, I knew he was capping. I love that I just caught you with this one.
Sorry to this girl.
I do not know who that girl is.
I love her music. She has great music.
She be
Palmer has
walking down the street.
studio albums, mixtapes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Keke Palmer was on Nickelodeon as a
Yeah,
music
she was.
artist
I was going
first.
to say
Bro.
Disney or Nickelodeon, and she has music.
Shut up. She
I
hasn't
know her
released
from
music
when I was a
in
kid.
years. In years.
But that's
She's
what I
a
know
movie
her from.
star.
That's like Ariana Grande. I don't know what the fuck she's doing now, but I know she was on a kid show that I watched.
You don't know. If somebody asked you who Ariana Grande was, you would say she's a Nickelodeon star.
A musician.
Yeah, because she started as an actor and now she does music. Exactly.
We're
Your
on
whole
the same
logic just flipped
page.
itself.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what she's doing now. I know what she's doing 30 years ago.
And now he's lifting the plates off. You got it.
I'm not
What do you
getting-
mean? What do you mean?
No, I'm not getting spun. All I know from Keke Palmer is music.
You have no
All I know
How
from
the
Ariana
fuck is that
Grande.
all you know, dog?
Bro.
What is she in?
Wait, she does.
She's in the Jordan
way
Peele
more-
go ahead,
movie.
start.
She's
Come on,
in
look
the
up.
Jordan
Name 'em.
Peele movie.
Al, name me three.
Aquila in the Bee.
Aquila and the
Don't
Bee.
do it.
Jordan Peele movie.
Aquila and Bee. What's the Jordan Peele movie? Up or whatever the fuck that shit is called.
You almost got it. We got it.
She just has a movie that just released right now with SZA called, but I've seen it. It doesn't
Al
matter.
hasn't named one. You named
I
one,
don't
and
know.
he named it, motherfucker.
But I got
Now,
three movies.
now the movie that's coming out, I don't know the
She
name
has a
either,
movie
but-
called Pimp where she played a pimp. Look that up. That's
Okay.
a deep cut. Fuck. I think she was in some shit with like LL and like one of those shark movies. It's one of those shits. Look that
Two
up.
movies titles,
I'm
and you
fine
named one
right
of them.
now.
She's in security footage with her baby daddy.
God damn, you gotta
Damn.
bring that up.
She's also in a film called Medea Goes to Jail.
Oh yeah, she was a kid. She was the wayward kid in that movie.
A great movie.
Mark
Honestly,
pulled it up on
She
his
was in-
laptop.
she was in one
what
called
the fuck
Pimp,
are
right?
we doing? You named one movie
No,
and
I-
he named it.
No, I got the movie.
No, he
You
got
look
the
up-
SZA movie.
Look up
Aquila
Pimp.
and
Look
Pimp.
up Pimp.
Those are the two
Yeah,
titles
He got,
you
no,
got.
he got
Pimp's
Pimp
movie.
and he got
Pimp.
Scissor movie. Mark doesn't know who she is. That's fine. Mark is racist.
He's not supposed to.
She's a musician I like. I don't know what the fuck you want to do.
No.
That was hilarious, bro.
I would honestly, she's cute too. I don't know why. I feel like I'm the only person that
No,
says
she's
that out loud.
beautiful.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
she's beautiful.
Yeah. But anyway, I think she's very funny. She'd be a great guest. And Al and I are the only people who feel this way.
Yeah.
This song is the song I know.
All right, say one lyric. Hurry up.
It's Bottoms Up. That's all I know it from. But I do remember
what
this
is it?
song. It's a banger, actually.
Nah, you don't know.
Nobody
This
knows
is-
do know the
this
song.
fucking song, Miles.
This
I
is not
legitimately
even a
do
song.
know this song.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
I don't even know. What's the bottoms up? Bottoms up. That's the only bottoms up I know.
I know the song legitimately.
No, you don't.
I do. I promise. I listened to this shit in college.
He just pulled up some bullshit.
Maybe he's the realest fan of all. You notice their
I'm
B-sides.
not kidding. I know the song, and this is all I could tell you she's from.
I mean, that's crazy. You don't know who she is then.
No, but I know that she did a song.
He's like, I love Keke Palmer.
Then
No, I know Keke Palmer.
you don't love Keke Palmer. You don't know who she is. It's fine.
It's okay.
We're alone on this.
It's okay.
I also said I'd never weigh in on any fucking
She
person.
takes the N train too.
I don't know how this happened, man.
I don't know what happened today.
I don't know how this happened. Miles hasn't slept in 3 days.
Yeah, he has slept. It's fine.
hasn't
It's
slept.
You got all
okay.
that pussy on Saturday, so
God, I was
covering
drowning
the
in it.
bases for you.
Oh, man,
man.
that's an awesome story. Hopefully we can get Hannah on here and he tells that story.
Oh, dude, Hannah can find this girl for you.
Yeah.
Send this to Al. Al will send it to Hannah. Hannah will find this woman. Sorry. This hoe. Sorry, baby. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know that bitch.
She ain't gonna find a girl.
I don't know
You
that
keep
bitch
saying
never.
this type of stuff.
What, me?
Yes.
What I do? I don't know this bitch.
Yeah, but if we
This
try
bitch
to
ain't
try to
I'm not
find
trying
her,
to fuck this bitch. I'm not
I'm
trying to
not
fuck none of
either.
them bitches. You could be trying to fuck the single one.
I'm not trying to have
I
sex
have
with
no
any
interest in
women.
that. Fucking hussy.
Celibacy.
so he's going through. He's like, God damn, this room's hot again.
The cameras are melting.
Oh, that was an awesome
Oh,
story.
man.
Thank you, Miles. Thank you
Bottoms
for
up,
that.
baby.
That was
Bottoms
fucking awesome.
Yo, you should do a vlog about that, yo.
A Liam Neeson style vlog. Okay. You go try
I
to
don't know
find
who you
these.
are.
Oh my god.
We all need to go to Pete's, bro.
Bro, I've had a couple nights with Pete where I'm like, this is a great bar, and I will not be going back.
What time did your shift end when you were
Son.
working there?
About 11. I got off at 11.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a great tale.
And I get why you couldn't invite yourself to Emilio's. If they didn't actually invite you, it's hard to be like, y'all want to go together? That seems creepy. I get that. Not getting the Uber XL is a fucking crazy move. And not getting any kind of info for 2 hours is crazy work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
First,
Crazy
within
work.
5 minutes, oh, you're super cool. We should connect. Please do that next time. Please.
I
That's all
also
you-
didn't like it. I look at it like no money lost, no money gained. Like,
just your dignity.
Yeah.
yeah, I lost a little of that.
Yeah.
That sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks. You're vibing with these bitches for 2 hours.
I think we need to set Miles up with like a quirky black girl.
I'm telling you.
Miles is a black girl.
I'll pay for some pussy.
That's what I'm
like,
saying, right?
Miles is a black girl works.
I think that works.
I think if we have Keke
Tremendously
Palmer
well.
on, I'm going
She'll-
to win her
she'll be,
over
like,
by being
super
like, I really
light-skinned
like your
out.
music.
Honestly, yo, that,
Hey, Keke, I really like your music.
If you hooked up
should
with
be like,
Keke
no one
Palmer
ever
in
says
any
that.
form
Yeah, no
or
one
fashion,
says that. You're so
I
smart
would
and
love
intelligent
that.
and deep
I
cut.
would pay for the wedding.
And Al's going to go, I like that movie you're in. I think it's like LL Cool J. What's up?
That's funny
So-
that I just shot her movie premiere the other day.
What's it called?
She's cool.
What's the movie called? No. Don't ask if
I'm
she's
gonna
fucking
remember.
cool.
I'm gonna remember. I'm bad
Don't
with
ask
names.
if she's cool. Let him say her.
It's
I mean, you shot the premiere.
You shot it, dude. You just did it.
You definitely know.
She paid you money, cold hard
Yeah,
cash
I
to help
know.
her.
I
This is
don't care
very
what's-
Alexx, though, to not know.
Yeah, I don't know names and shit.
It is.
I don't know
It just
names and
is.
stuff.
He don't know
What
nothing.
are we doing?
I really don't know names and stuff.
Nah, he be doing that
God.
shit. He be doing
But
that
it's
shit.
featured.
Look, Al's not like he's one of the whiter black people I know for sure. I'm not gonna deny that. Al don't know much about black shit, but
I don't want to know one. I tell you that.
yeah, but Keke Palmer, you should know. And then you
He
should,
doesn't know Keke
should
Palmer.
Yes, I
do.
To one movie.
I can't, but I can't name this as a movie either. I know she's in it, and I'll probably
You
watch
named
it.
Akil and the Bee. He then said it louder, but you said it first.
I got Pimp. That's a deep cut.
Pimp is a deep cut.
I got Bottoms Up.
you looked it up.
You didn't,
looked
yeah, you
it up.
didn't get it.
You
You
looked
didn't
it
say the name.
Yeah.
didn't
Even
even say it.
I know who SZA is. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know SZA. She's a pediatrician.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
I don't know any SZA songs.
David, are you asking your girl if she's your girl yet?
Can you tell us
did
about her, please?
Did Keke Palmer cheat on her boyfriend with Usher? Was that whole thing?
No, she didn't.
She's got a
Jesus,
cherry in her
this is what
mouth.
I'm saying.
She's
This is
got a
the
cherry
whitest
in her
guy.
mouth, bro.
No, but he's this is the whitest thing about him. He loves telling you what kind of Latino he is. I'm not white. I'm blah, blah, blah. What are you again?
I'm 90% Spanish.
See, and he's the whitest motherfucker ever.
That's
Now
Well,
he
I
says-
have a
That's
news for you.
disgusting.
Spaniards are pretty white.
Well,
You're not
according to
Spain.
Alex.
90% Spain, Spanish.
Spain, Spanish.
You're Latino,
Then you're white.
bro.
I'll take.
No, then Alex
I'm
is
saying.
trying to get his wife.
Yeah,
You're
he's
white.
Latino.
So,
See,
yeah,
that was
yo.
a good play. That was a good play. I like that.
Yeah,
He's
your
Latino.
mustache.
He's from Latin America.
My mom's from Latin America.
It's Europe. Spain is
He's
Europe,
Latino,
dog. What are we
bro.
talking about? It's in the EU.
But he's not from Spain. He's from Latin America.
No,
He's
I'm from Florida,
Where's your mom from?
Ecuador.
That's Latin
You're-
America.
What are you talking
If
about?
you looked at my mom, you're not going to be like, that's an Ecuadorian. Her blood is like,
How
I'm gonna be
crazy
like
is
she's
it?
a beaner. Yes.
Yeah,
Probably stole my fucking bike.
yeah.
With all due respect, I should.
That was so white though to be like, did King Bomber fuck Usher? It's just no.
Yeah, it's corny.
Wasn't that the whole thing though?
Dude,
No, it wasn't. It had
They
nothing to do
danced.
with it.
They danced
Yeah, you
close on
fucking
stage.
idiot, dude. You don't know Keke Palmer. You fucking loser.
He don't know either. But yeah, he's a white
No,
fuck.
he don't
I
know. I know.
I don't respect that about him.
But he's like happy he doesn't know. Like,
Yeah.
Miles, it bothers
Yeah.
him that he doesn't know.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
like,
No, he's the white devil. You're the problem, bro. Get out.
no,
out the room.
he's whatever a Mexican Uncle Tom is. It's bad, but
I am an Uncle Tom.
it's terrible. It's a very terrible thing.
Hey,
An
you
Uncle
really
Tamale.
The darts. I was telling you.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah. My heart goes out to you, man. Anyway, yeah. We should get her on the pod is the point of this whole fucking thing.
Did you figure out who stole your bike yet?
A beaner.
Oh,
Okay, well, that doesn't get us close.
What's the race of this white girl that you're into?
She's half Turkish.
Okay.
So
And half?
That's why we're just
White.
Okay.
Dad's a
is
New
that
Yorker.
considered Arab?
Is she Muslim?
Yeah.
Her mom is. She doesn't practice.
Then she's white.
She's
Muslim
not like-
would have been the tiebreaker. If she was Muslim, I'd have given it to him.
She got money though.
Yeah.
That's why he's with her.
That's not why I'm with her.
Yeah,
Oh, that's why she's not with him, actually. She got money.
exactly.
If we, if we want to keep it a buck, that's the reason.
That is definitely a reason. Her parents will be proud of her.
This guy got to wear a full fucking jacket in his office because we don't got the temperature right. You think she could putting up with that shit?
Yeah.
What does her dad do?
Her dad's a mathematician.
Oh, you can make a lot of money doing that shit.
Not
Yeah.
really. That's
Play
why,
it
her mom,
right.
that's why the mom left him.
Whoa.
But then you said
Damn,
she's
you
rich.
calling her mom a
Her
gold
mom,
digger?
Her mom remarried rich?
Yeah.
Damn. You saying her
very.
mom's a gold digger? That's fucked up.
Her mom is a.
Her mom's also a
proud gold
mathematician. She's also a mathematician, okay, and just realized what the math was. That's all it is.
True. I don't knock a woman for
It's
that.
like the numbers aren't adding.
No, I respect her mom because she fully admits that, like, hey, like, I'm marrying for money.
Yeah, that's what's
Oh,
up.
really?
Her
I
mom's
like that.
hot. She's like, you get to fuck me.
Bro, if you
But,
try to
like-
be with this girl, don't expose this stuff on a podcast in front of thousands of people, right?
I will
Patreon.
bet you $1
Yeah, but
million
you never know.
dollars.
Patreon.
This will never get back to her.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Miles, we're gonna cut this. So we're
No, we're not.
Yeah,
No, we're
it's his
not.
He hasn't
all
said
in,
anything
brother.
disrespectful.
He's just calling her mom a gold
Yeah,
digger.
hey, more than anybody, I'm protective of this shit because I've been through it. But he's fine. He's not saying
you're
anything.
fine.
She doesn't want to be
Because
with
if
him
his mom
anyway,
is
so
proud of
doesn't
it, then it's
matter.
like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
matter. He has no chance with
oh,
Yeah.
please.
it. She
Nah,
ain't
to
locking
give-
down yet, bro.
To give David credit, he is doing a fantastic job at courting this woman. So
What'd you do?
Nothing. I'm just a gentleman.
he's just
Like I
very
think of
kind and
fun
sweet to
dates
her.
to go on. I pick her up. I give her flowers.
She's also an angel. She bought
So
my
you-
little baby a book.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
very sweet.
Isn't that
She's
sweet?
really
I love
kind.
that.
As
I
much
met
as-
her one time.
I've been trying really hard not to use the word bitch in any reference.
call her a bitch.
Because that might be become his girl.
This is his girl.
Yeah, exactly. So
This is his girl.
This is tough for me. Really fucking. 'cause
Yeah.
She's not real to me. yet,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's a good point.
nah.
But she's an angel. She bought a book.
She's very
100
sweet.
words for New Yorkers. 100
that's
first
cute.
words for New Yorkers.
That's cute.
You're
Literally, I was making that joke. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's probably like you're dead
It
ass."
is 1,000% you're.
That's exactly what it was. I
Oh,
remember
that's funny.
And one of the words was like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I was like, "All right."
Oh, the
Trying to make
SNL
my
one
kid
was
gay.
funny.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
Hey,
like-
you know, Disney, I've read you the Instagram story. This is interesting to me. This is like Trump won, dog. Let me see. Let me show this my your shit or your whatever your Ruth. Disney CEO acknowledges pivot away from political agendas. So Disney's done doing the diversity shit. That to me was like, yo, Disney is liberal. You go to Disney World, it's gay employees all over the place. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Really makes you wonder. Walt Disney loved all these people, except one group. You know what I mean? It's just worth considering. But anyway, yeah, that's crazy for Disney to be like, nah, we're done.
Yeah.
I heard that they were going to use AI to make Little Mermaid white again.
That's so funny.
I heard. That's what I heard.
But that is, and then I didn't even think about this. That movie Tangled. There was a little push on TikTok that my wife showed me that was like, Tangled's like the Rapunzel story.
Yeah.
They were saying there should be some Indian actress, I forget her name, young girl, but like she'd be Rapunzel. She got the pretty hair or whatever, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they want Pugh. What's her name?
Florence.
Florence Pugh. So it's like, no, we want the white girl.
Oh.
That's gonna make us money. Ain't nobody trying to see no fucking ethnic blah blah blah. This is a Disney princess. Let's do this. Let's make money.
Trump is changing the culture, man.
The funniest.
I think Trump is empowering people to say like, we don't need to do this anymore.
The performative parts.
It was performative. Now, if that girl happened, if an Indian girl happened to be Rapunzel, and every other thing hadn't happened, or even I think what's her name is Ariel. I think was really like she can sing her ass off. She's a pretty girl. She looks. Big eyes, like a very, you know what I mean? I don't think people would have had a problem with that in a vacuum. I think when you start announcing all these things and doing it over and over again, then it gets annoying.
You notice it, and then it creates a problem that's not even there.
Yeah.
And the movie would have been weird because they would have cut her hair off and put it in a black girl's hair. So it's like the story's just all out of whack.
Yeah.
She got a lace front. They pull on it outside the castle. It falls off. You're like, oh, fuck.
Like, fuck this DEI shit.
Bro, the funniest Disney thing is if you watch an old Disney movie on Disney Plus, like if you watch like...
Oh, yeah.
Bro, they put a disclaimer. This is the funniest thing in the world, man. They put a disclaimer that says, this movie at the time was a different world. And there's a lot of insensitive and racial stereotypes in this film. We didn't get rid of them to preserve the character of the work, but we just want to alert you that there are some things in here that might be triggering to a modern audience.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you what it is.
That's funny.
So you watch the whole movie like a little racist scavenger hunt, and you're just watching. You're like, oh, that's a Jew.
Funny.
That guy's Jewish.
I didn't
right?
think about it. I thought it was a really good way to handle it, where you're not changing it, but you're like, all right, in case this gets out in front of being offended. But that's a very
now
funny
I'm
take.
watching Dumbo, being like, are those guys African? I'm like the whole time. And then you see the real racist part, and you're like, oh, I was just being way more racist
funny.
before. My
That
bad.
sounds like the
God.
ADL with Elon. You're like, what Elon did wasn't a Nazi salute. But it was just
And look,
exciting.
I think Schultz had a great take yesterday. Just acknowledge that what the fuck it looked like.
Yeah.
Just acknowledge that. But to me, the ADL is not in the business of their whole thing is being offended.
Yeah.
That's
no.
their, so for them to say, hey, this wasn't that, people are like jumping on them for that, and it's like, can't you just believe them that they really feel like now this guy's just retarded?
Yes, but if
Like they didn't suddenly sell out. Believe me,
They
if they're
always-
selling out, it's to the Jews.
but they always overreact about everything.
Yeah,
so the
it's
fact that this is the one time that they don't
Yeah, to me, that gives it credibility.
to me that's like, oh, we know who's in power and who's next to him. Like, we want to stay an organization up and running.
I mean, they could have very easily gotten offended and gotten whatever retweets, blah, blah, blah. Like nobody would have taken them down. It wasn't a thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, some of this shit seems a little crazy. Is this real that the reproductiverights.gov was a website and now doesn't work?
From what I've seen, yes. That story we just talked
Hey,
about.
why did that auto-populate, Miles?
I looked it up last night.
Oh, okay.
You know, doing my job.
Yeah.
Just going to Giggly Squad stuff, searching reproductive rights.
Yeah, you gotta get a scoop.
But yeah, this is kind of the thing I was hoping wouldn't happen, where like Trump comes in and just hopefully it's just like a little performative for the first couple days or weeks or whatever. But like,
Nah, but this type of stuff.
Yeah,
It
That,
works on my phone.
really,
Yeah, reproductiverights.org.
.gov.
Oh,
that's the government website.
Yeah.
That's why the .gov is important. You know what I mean? .org is any organization. .gov is the government saying, hey, which Trump on our pod was like, people overreach, blah, blah, blah. This feels like he's going back to the overreach.
The two genders thing also doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Like I understand what he did, but I don't understand if you have to claim your birth gender or if you're allowed to change it and have to like ride with it. I didn't fully understand what was going on with that. And I read
That felt performative, yeah.
I did a ton of research on it. I was like, what does this actually do? And all it really did was take away the option on government documents. They all have to say sex instead of gender, like federal government documents. And you aren't allowed to self-report your gender on your passport. There was a third option, male, female, X. This started 2 years ago. And no longer is there going to be an X on like the federal documents of passports.
How do we feel about that? Because I'm pretty okay with it.
Yeah, I don't know what the gender thing fully does in the long run, but it is interesting. It's only obviously only federal. That's all he has access to. I know you guys all have flights in just a second. Do you want to do Patreon questions?
That's a great idea, Mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
No homo. Anyway, Akaash, this one's for you. You're the only Indian there. I kind of miss Shu. Damn, Shu would have been perfect.
Same,
Anyways,
Is he Indian?
it has
'Cause
to
it
do with
should-
the H-1B visas. People in many communities that I've been involved in have been complaining, saying that, oh, they're going to take our jobs. Oh, we're going to not be competing the same way in school. Me personally, someone who just got accepted for an engineering degree at Colorado Springs, I feel like it's not going to be an issue. I feel like everything's still equal, and a large part of it is people that don't put much work in are the ones complaining.
Yeah,
So
dog. Y'all
that's
should
just
be
me.
merit-based or not.
Alexx, you
Cucks.
a sexy dude.
Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby. Yeah.
I was a handsome son of a bitch.
Yeah, that was nice. That made
Yeah,
me
well,
feel
it's
good.
also like 40,000 H-1B visas or whatever. It's like a small number.
Yeah.
Yeah, the far right was just really looking for an excuse the fact that they're poor. That's your fault.
I love that Vivek was like, "Yeah, just too stupid." So
that shit was sick.
we need to import.
Yeah, that shit was
smart
Yeah, I don't
motherfuckers.
want to create
I
a
love
structure where we don't get the best people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, send us all the
And I
most
do like
fire
that
people.
Trump was like, no. He was like, we get the best waiters. I don't give a fuck where they're from.
Yeah.
Let's get the best people from wherever. I love that. Meritocracy works both ways. It is what it is.
Yes.
Don't complain. And then it's, we want the best and brightest. And then when the best and brightest ain't your skin color, be like, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, pussies.
Okay.
Lazy. Dumbass. It's your fault you're poor. Ain't that your thing? Ain't that your thing you tell black people all the time? It's your fault you're poor.
They do. pull yourself
You got a
by the
problem, blame systemic
bootstraps.
racism, you fucking...
What is it, the bootstrap shit? Pull yourself up.
Yo, I gotta catch this flight. Patrons will answer more questions next time. I love y'all. Let's do this.